Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto every day? We talk about this crypto live stuff. I hope everyone's having a great morning. Please give me green news. Well, this is what we do every morning. Good morning, Selner. Good morning, Chief. Here we go with the crypto news. You hit the bell, all notification. We come to you live with this stuff, and let's get to it. We're talking about the crypto news. We have a lot of news this morning, so we're going to probably bang that out immediately if we can. Check us out. A lot of our videos are up to date. A lot of our videos are pretty accurate if you go back. It's just a lot of people don't have time to watch 45-minute, 30-minute videos. So I have been trying to break them down. So let's see if we can get into it. Right away, crypto news. I want to talk about this. A lot of things. We keep you up to date every single morning. It's exciting. Ricky in the house. Gary in the house. Let's go. Sit down in crypto. So we have a big thing to talk about here on the short squeeze side. Hacker moves stolen $90 million after 6 years. So let's be real, guys. A hacker who stole money. Let's think about this for a second. You stole money. You stole fucking crypto money. You waited 6 years? I'd be shitting my pants for 6 years going, oh my God, I'm going to get caught. I'm going to get caught. I'm going to get caught. Right? Can we be real? This is what Wall Street Pete does every morning. We talk about the crypto news. This guy's got the cojones because he knows nobody can find him. Operations from 2016. This is insane. Only crypto can allow you to do this stuff. Ethereum were said to have been moved to a new wallet. So the funds made up of Bitcoin and Ethereum finally moved. So not big news, but I wanted to talk about it because it's crazy because this is what crypto does for people and how private it can be, right? And how Bitcoin really does do that. Dogecoin founder, Mox analyst, who predicted Bitcoin to reach 1.35 million by December of this year. He did the math, and the guy made fun of him. But I found this rather interesting. What the gentleman did, he said BTC should hit about 1.3 million. This was the 26th. Today is the 27th. I did look at the thing on one of my videos, and it was the wrong date, and it kind of annoyed me, so now we're going to fix that every day to make sure. It is the 27th today, Friday, expiry time, right? We talked about that. That's important. But this gentleman here, can we get into it a little better? Because this doesn't look so good. Can we zoom in? Oh, no, that's right. This is the way it is. I can zoom in, I think. There it is. Let's get to the Twitter part. And he's showing the percentage of it going up, and if it repeated what it did in that January back then, we'd get about a 42% monthly move. So what did he say? Well, let's go back because that's not what I wanted to do. What did he say? Well, some guy mocked him and said he did the math. Thought it was pretty funny, but it got more interesting. I will bet a $5,000 bet on this. You down? The other guy said, how about 1 million that it doesn't happen? And if it does, I win. And it does, I'll pay you $2.5 million because obviously he's invested. So if it did go to 1.3 million, he would have a lot of million. But we're just getting with the crypto news really quick to bang it out. Did you know Sam Bankman-Fried is alleged to have lost $100 million of the FTX money at online casinos playing poker? Could you imagine? Could you effing imagine? And this is why we're surpassing all this. So if you are here in the crypto space today, at this current time watching this video, do yourself a favor. Clap your hands. Give yourself a pat on the back. You did not tap out. As I do know some people who actually tapped out. They got out of crypto. Crypto is horrible. It's the worst thing in the world. Yes, this man was helpful. He was probably supposed to do this. I don't know. Conspiracies and things of that nature. But did you know Threshold? We've talked about that on my channel.
On crypto.
Oh, here we go.
I think we're in the middle of one of the great short squeezes of all time. And it's not just crypto, it's everywhere. On crypto, I think
I do agree with that, as I just screwed that up. 1 second. Your sister's ass. Let's see. We just got to fix one thing really quick, because that was actually a mistake. I didn't want to get rid of that, but we can come back to it. All right, here we are. We're back. Just really quick, I didn't want to erase that. But that was really important to talk about that. And a lot of people need to understand this video. If you did not see this video, if this Bitcoin chart follows history, 15,520 is the bottom. That was 3 weeks ago. There's only 111 views on there. I would appreciate if you could get a chance. If you're a new subscriber, old subscriber, if you really missed the video, this day I really broke down why I thought that we were going to start getting this move to the upside. And I actually talked about the prices of where we're heading to now. And I'd be pretty interested for you to check that out and watch that. That was very interesting during the time of that. As you can see, we have Threshold up 116% this week. So we do have a little bit of some news. The Ethereum blockchain is up over 94% hours after Coinbase, NASDAQ coin here, said it is adding to its listing roadmap. So we're going to be able to trade and buy. If you're interested in that sort of thing, Coinbase announced its roadmap of the listing of T-Coin, a signal that Threshold may soon join the Coinbase Global Exchange. So we're going to see what happens. This is pretty interesting for the news. And as it see here, 0.25 cents all the way to about a little over 4.5 cents, so we've gotten some big moves. Finally, last but not least, the final two Cardano-based exchanges confirm DJ listings. Say that 3 times fast. Ahead of stablecoin launch, with over 30 million in liquid tokens locked on the exchange, this presents a significant opportunity for DJ to gain traction in the Cardano ecosystem. So this is pretty exciting. I'm actually excited about this news. Any altcoin, you know, it will blast in the next few days. So what we do on this channel, we can't pump coins because we're starting to get big enough to a point in time that we could actually be, you know, accused. I don't want to say we're gonna. But final last, hold on. Polygon soars 8% ahead of the ZK EVM network. So I don't know why I zoomed in so much, but Polygon's native Matic token has soared overnight 8%, 1.08 as per Gecko data, while the overall crypto market has held steady above the 1 trillion market cap. This makes Polygon the 10th most valuable cryptocurrency and overall market capitalization of 9.6 billion, above Solana, Dogecoin. It's pretty exciting. So Polygon is collecting a scaling technologies built to improve Ethereum scalability. So we're going to pay attention more to that. We're going to talk about the Bitcoin price. We're going to get technical here and why it's so important, right? If you've watched the videos, I've told you it's so important for the 22,700 level to maintain this support. We're getting closer to the 800 level of the 22.8, and how I think 25,000 will ultimately be the next leg to the upside. As you can see, people think I'm funny. When I talk about a J-like substance, we're not kidding. When we do talk about that move, we do expect these moves to occur. And let's see if it just for fun. I don't measure like this. I never do TA like this, but you want to laugh and giggle, ladies and gentlemen. I do believe if we don't break down past here, and as long as we can hold the 21.5, this will be probably my last measure for the bulls here. The last big bull measure would be this price. Probably my last entry on a long position is what I would do if I was trading on leverage. Not financial advice, just a gentleman twice as nice. We could see something like that. I don't believe that happens. That would be a big mess to the downside. Something crazy would have to happen since the market cap is holding. I do believe, ladies and gentlemen, we do see something in this magnitude, then perhaps all the way back down to the 22, and then maybe there. We'll see. We'll see what happens from there, but I'm pretty excited at where we're going. Just getting an update here. Hit that bell, hit the all notification, and please, most of all, hit the like and subscribe. We have Cardano, since we talked about it. We'll be dollar cost average a little bit at the 41.5, 41 cents. See if what we can make of it as we're getting a quick little resistance level here, currently at the 38. So 38 cents is becoming a problem for Cardano ADA. He said, or she said, last Friday, BTC pump. Will it rip Friday today? Very good question. We can go to the RSI levels and really look at that. See, I like the questions. When we get really good questions like that, it gets me excited. It makes me want to do these things. So this is what we're going to do. Looking at a 4-hourly on the RSI level. When I get to the daily, it gives me a little more information there real quick. We're pretty high. We're pretty high. We're looking to go into Sunday maybe with a downslide. So maybe that's where the position, maybe that's where we get the option to be able to buy back at a cheaper price. So you got to pay attention to that opportunity. Now, what are we looking at here as I made this mess? We're breaking into the daily candle. We were looking at the 4-hourly. The 4-hourly looked nice. And as you can see here, this is kind of similar to the same thing. 4-hourly daily do match up to be nice, but the RSI level is very strong. So what we could do here is maybe consolidate just a little bit. But I don't know. That next leg looks strong, so we're going to go get some more indicators out here, right? Let's see what we're doing. It's bothersome that we're in this predicament. So here we are. So maybe this is what's happening. We are right now daily flipping bearish. As you can see, 4 hourly is starting to match short time frame. So that is actually a big indicator that this Friday, what is going on, right? Are we going to get a fake out here? So let's see what happened. Right here, we could be getting something similar to this move. Look at the MACD. If you see here, the 18th of January, we got the same repeat. Do you see that, guys, down below on the screen? Yeah, you can see it. What we're getting here is maybe a fake out. This is what happened. We got a small little pump right here, right? We thought it was going to last. It didn't, and then boom, it died, but then we did get it. So what's happening here is we got enough downtime here, if you do notice. And what I do see here, and this is a 4 hourly, we're getting a nice massive green that's looking to flip bad, but if you see here in the short time frame, we could be getting a big pump first. And that could be resulting into what we did. So I'm actually excited. What we could be doing is getting is this. This little pump right here, this little red circle, right? Oh, I should go back. I can't back that up, huh? This little red circle, what we're getting here, could be resulting again in here. So we're going to get another big red circle coming in, and then that's going to give us a nice big bullish momentum continuing, and it was just a fake out. So I do expect that perhaps to be happening here on the MACD. And as you can see here, the Bollinger Bands, what happens is we get big, we get tight, and as soon as we get some long, boring, sideways, tight action, what happens? We break out. Now, we're doing this in the upward direction. This is very bullish. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Bitcoin is very, very bullish. Now, remember, I don't know if you remember, I was not bullish when I said the Bollinger Bands on the outside here. What are the Bollinger Bands? What are the bubbles doing? What is the snake of the neck doing? It's pointing towards the down direction. You see that, right? This is teaching. Not many people teach this stuff. Not many people want you to know this. But every time the Bollinger Bands change and they're in the upward direction doing these sort of things, what happens? Well, the price continues to go up. Ladies and gentlemen, I've not seen this happen on this exponential moving average. Ladies and gentlemen, I've not seen this. You want to know when? Since we've gone up. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a big sign that this is a very, very big sign that we are moving in the right direction. I do believe that Bitcoin is moving. As you can see, the snake to the head is up. We are getting one more leg to 25,000. I'm very confident Bitcoin can hold this. RSI is showing a little bit of some down maybe for the weekend. We'll see what happens if we could break through Sunday. What happens is we could be breaking within probably, when's Wednesday, guys? What date is Wednesday? Today is the 27th. So I want to say probably Sunday and Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, in about 5 days. In about 5 days, we should be trading this. I'll put this right here. I'll leave this here for you. Anybody got an asset they want to talk about right now? I don't have anything that I particularly think that is going to explode. It was a great question, but I don't have that, so I apologize. I mean, we can go over a few. We can go over a few assets I think that may explode, which is kind of common sense, but in 4 days, and we'll just leave it right here. 4 days, we'll say 5 days. Wednesday, I expect to be here. Wednesday. Oh my gosh, we're hitting 1 million buttons. What happens is I have my coffee in front of me, and if I spill this coffee and get it all over the place in the middle of my keyboard, I'm going to be sad. Okay, so Wednesday, we'll just leave it here, as we're spelling it wrong 100 times, not on purpose. Don't pay for the ads, and then you'll be dealing with click buttons and things of that nature. So 5 days Wednesday, we'll be trading this price. So I'm sorry for the delay. It's just right now it gets annoying when you deal with that, but I'm pretty confident we'll be at this price. Pretty sure. So let that seep into your head. Some of the comments are coming in, and Gary, you got beat. Beat skeet. Procoin. So right now we got people chatting. If people are new, they're wondering what is going on. What's going on right now? We're about to start taking. And it's Procoin. Okay, I was just checking something right now. As you can see, I do my research. I don't really mess with everything, but what is Procoin? What does it do? Procoin is the native cryptocurrency of the Propi platform. Basically, it is another Ethereum token, ERC20 token, based on the Ethereum blockchain. Yeah, no shiznick. what is Coinbase Pro? So it has to do with Coinbase Pro. PRO is the abbreviations, as you can see here. Crypto token and operates on the Ethereum platform. Propi has a current supply of 100 million. All right, so we can check this out. We can put it in. And this is kind of what we do for people that subscribe to the channel, been loyal followers. You don't have to be loyal, but I'm just saying this is what we do. So we'll go to the Coinbase chart. For some reason, it's on there. It's probably the newer one on there. And here is Propi, however the hell they say it. Let's get to the daily, and like the rest of the market, right? If you've been into this crypto space for a little bit, you already know. If you hodled from 2 years ago, you are hurting. If you've been in the space longer, then you already know this is expected, and this is nothing else but just I buy at low and sell high. So right now, currently, as you can see, we're looking at this chart, we're looking at where we're going, and not everything is perfect. I want people to understand that just because it hit this price on this chart for Coinbase doesn't mean it particularly was here, but $4.50, almost $5 sounds about where we could have been. PRO is the abbreviation if you want to follow on TradingView, checking some things out and seeing where we may be. Don't have too much about it, but the total crypto market cap is 1.04. Where is it ranking on the market cap? ProCoin, there it is. You can just click on it right there, and it is almost trading just about under 50 cents. Ranked 425 total crypto market cap. We have Propi, however you want to say it. Just checking things out for it. We're going to get the volume relative strength index chart, see where we may be. We'll do it 2 times if we're ridiculous. I didn't mean to do that, obviously. I'm just making a joke. And then we got Jasmy. Got a couple people asking for Jasmy after this. So we could do Jasmy next. Doesn't mean you're not going to get it. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on a ride. This is what we talk about. Wall Street Pete, gentlemen, used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange, right? One of the greatest places in the world. RSI is pretty high right now. A lot of things are getting pretty high. But if I were to see here, what we could do is this is a daily chart. As you can see right here, major resistance coming in at the 53.5 cents. So 53.5 cents. I hope this is going to help you. This is what we do for our followers. Roughly 53.5 cents. It's having a hard time. Once it probably here can find, not probably, once it finishes, this is not a guessing game. This is technical analysis, ladies and gentlemen. Once we finish above the 54 cents on a daily candle for this asset, looking at some of the things, you can see the volume pumped in. Every time the volume's pumping in, we are getting big liquidity grabs to the top and then falling, hitting resistance. Well, currently right now I have a big resistance foot. Where I would sell out is 70 cents. I would definitely sell out around 70 cents, probably 69.5 to beat the whales and everybody's orders to fill. We could probably do that, right? Why would we not? So looking for 69.59. It's a good number to remember. I would put a sell stop order out if I was trading this asset. Next time we get to here, I'm not really sure, but we could find, and now I want you to remember and keep this in mind. Here's another option. We could find a nice big cup and handle coming in. So there could be a nice big fat cup and handle that would perform itself through here over some time. I don't know if it would be a weekly or it would be considered this, but it looks like it already got it, right? If you could see here, this could be the cup and handle. I hate to say it like that. And we could have missed it. See, look at that. So this could be a cup and handle forming right now. It could be retracing, but that would be really odd. It usually doesn't get a liquidity grab counting as a cup and handle. So let's keep that in mind too. I want people to know that I usually never seen that where I do a liquidity grab. That's all that is. It's a tail hike to the upside there on a quick rally. Somebody hiked up the price, somebody took it out, made money, and said goodbye. And then a bunch of people, as you can see here, are hurting. But it is kind of recovering rather quickly. So like I said, we could count that. We could see what happens as you go to the 4-hourly. You could really find out what could be going on. Get a better understanding, right? There's a lot of indicators you could throw out here. A lot of people use different indicators, but I like to see what is happening when I zoom in. So we're going to get to Jasmy next in just a second. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, what I see here is some kind of a bull flag, but we are going sideways for perhaps another leg to the upside. So if you can see the prices, I'm going to go over them one more time, and then we're going to get out of here with this. But 53.5, we must finish a candle above that. Like I said, get to the daily. Then you can see them here. We have to finish. Right now you got 9 hours, almost 10 hours to finish the candle above there for that ProCoin. So I hope you enjoy that TA there, Don. We're going to get to Jasmy right now. The price is 70 cents. That's a really big resistance level. It's not, we're hoping to hit there and be done. Once we get there, there's going to be major resistance at that level. That's why we do this for you. So by economy, looking strong at the 40 cents. It's hitting problems. Some resistance there. Matic is 110. Gotta love it. Da-da-da-da-da, I'm loving it. Right? I am loving it. It's no joke. I hope you're waking up this morning in a good mood, right? There's no other way. But currently right now for the Jasmy token, we are still waiting for this breakout for the upward W to come. As you can see here, we're getting high volatile waves. Nothing goes up in the right straight parabolic direction unless we are all going. So right now, I mean, it really never does, but sometimes it does happen. I can't say it doesn't happen. So must finish a price above the 0.5555, right? We talked about that. Did we finish a candle above on the daily there? No. So we have some work to do. So we're talking about the resistance right now. This is where we're stuck at currently for the Jasmy coin, Jasmy token, if anyone's interested. No problem, Don. What we're doing is now talking about the new Bitcoin for the Japanese Bitcoin. Pretty excited to talk about it. Why? Because this is what we do every single day for you. So we're going to update it. It's on the daily right now, and I'm trying to find some more accurate price. And the level there is 4989. So 4989. None of this is financial advice. Just a gentleman twice as nice. We do TA for you every day. And as you can see, the cup and handle formation is definitely set in stone. This is a huge cup and handle coming in, as you can see it there. And that's what I expect, my friends. The worst case scenario is the 49, what did we say? 4989 or something like that. So the Jasmy token, I'm going to have to obviously change this. So we did Pro and we did Jasmy. So this is what have been doing lately as we update. Oh man, as we update and break stuff. So Pro and Jasmy is part of the thing today. One of the biggest short squeezes in history, right? We could be talking about this. Millionaires will be made. And some people will be crying, saying, "Oh, I wish I got in." Yeah, we've done that many times in this. Let me sit up right, too. I'm not sitting up. A lot of people cried. A lot of people said, "Oh, I wish I got in this." And then now it tanked, gave you an opportunity to get back to where we were in history, and now all of a sudden nobody wants to get in. I don't understand it. But the biggest cup and handle you ever did see, right? That's a big cup and handle if you check it. But what I do see happening is a roller coaster ride, high volatile waves in the upward trajectory. So that was the daily. I want to get into the 4-hourly and show you what I mean. We can get rid of the cup and handle. We already see it. We already know what it's doing. But what do we see here? This is what I preach. I've been preaching this for probably years. When I see an asset do this, I'm buying. Ladies and gentlemen, on top of everything else with the exponential moving average, we already talked about that in the Bollinger Bands, they're doing something different. We've flipped on the ribbon first off. So what happens on the ribbon, and it's hard to see with everything going on, when we're heading to the downside, I have this yellow ribbon right here, this yellow ribbon exponential moving average, EMA. It is on to the yellow side. The red is on top. The red is no good. So if the red is on top, this is a bad day, right? It's a bad trend. Well, what happens is if the red is on the bottom side and the yellow flips, as you can see here, the yellow ribbon flips. Well, you could have bought this asset at the bottom of 27 cents, if not 27 and a half, somewhere around that range. This is Jasmy. I'm sorry, not cents, 0.00. So what we're talking about right now is an inverted head coming in with a right shoulder, which is about to bounce all the way up and through. And that's what we're looking to do. Once the right shoulder here bounces through, and I am getting high volatile waves, as you can see here, and we're getting Bollinger Bands to get tight. So the next move for Jasmy is coming soon, a big one. I don't know if you can see it, but it's plain as day to me. So there is a big move coming very soon. We could probably break this down the best we can for as long as we can. It's going to take some time. What direction are we going? I get that. That's always the question, right? I do see what's happening, and I'll tell you right now, one indicator, we just talked about it. Bollinger Bands are getting tight. Price action rises, right? Well, we're doing it again. Price action rises. Well, where is the neck? Well, the band is trying to flip. You see how it flipped? See how the yellow is on top? You see that? The red is on bottom. We're still staying, but it tried to flip right here, but it was unsuccessful. So what happens is the bears win. We're going to get another leg to the upside. We should break the 555. Now, if we break the 555, I don't know how much room we have. We have a price at 6. Yeah, we're talking about the 6-1 level. So this is the next stop for Jasmy if we are still continuing to be bullish. I have to let you know, it's a very important level to see. So as we're getting tighter with the exponential moving average, you must pay attention, put back the volume, see where we're going. The volume is probably going to spike up with the rest of the market. Bollinger Bands, as I said, getting tight. We're still in this range, and then we're getting an upward W, getting ready to break out. I mean, it's here. The recipe for it is pretty imminent here. It's inevitable to me because I see right now the roller coaster ride in the upward trajectory, which means that the volume will start spitting in. What you can see here is the cup and handle I showed you, right? But what is that, my friends? That's a half a W if I did check, right? As we talk about this all the time on my channel, this is how it happens. So if you don't see it, maybe now you do. We will get resistance at this price. I don't expect anything else. But the ultimate end of the day, as I pay attention on the 4-hourly, we can get to the daily so you can really see it. I don't have much for Jasmy. I don't have much for Jasmy right here, giving us a lot of time. It's a huge gap. There's nothing that convinces me why we shouldn't get to this price fairly shortly. I don't see how it can't happen with this huge upward move coming. In itself, it's a huge cup and handle if you get to the daily. I mean, even if you look at the weekly, perhaps this is what you see. Cup and handles inside cup and handles, they become W's. We love W's. This is the greatest thing on the channel. Pete, you are the breast, and yes, I am the breast. All right, guys. I hope you have a great, fun, safe day. Please be careful. The crypto space is difficult. They're going to fake you out. We're probably going to have a pump to the downside. What is it called? Manipulation. Most likely. We get off this channel, we get off the show. The price is probably going to plummet sometime here and there. And then what's going to happen? We're going to get a Tigger bounce. I love to say it. Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Tigger's bouncing. That's what Tiggers do. Seriously, that's what happens. I love to keep it in that analogy, but that's where the upward W will come. So if we do get a momentum to the downside, pay attention to the levels we talk about for Bitcoin on this channel. It's not financial advice. It is my strategy, but I do find for it to work very well. We accumulate our bags. We stack as much as we can. And as we continue to grow, ladies and gentlemen, we are at all-time high subscribers. I thank you very much. We must be sharing. We must be liking. We must be commenting. If I missed one of your altcoins you wanted to talk about this morning, perhaps this evening we'll get over to it. Perhaps tomorrow morning we can talk about it. I don't have much crypto news for us scheduled to talk about the rest of the week. We do hope for the biggest short squeeze in history. Perhaps the NASDAQ is involved doing that. I never got to check that as we're getting ready to end the show. But I did want to check the S&P, perhaps get to the traditional markets to see what was happening on that trend. I know you might be a good follower of mine and say, yeah, I know exactly what he's talking about. It's kind of important. And as you can see, as you can see perfectly, I want to get back to it really quick as most people left already. Look at this. Would you look at this? Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, we are breaking out of this symmetrical triangle pattern, this ABC correction. As you can see here every single time for this is the S&P on a daily chart. We've gotten this yellow fall. And it's a big rejection off a huge pattern that is now starting to break out. And when I tell you, when I title something talking about, could be the biggest short squeeze in the history. This is starting to show, ladies and gentlemen. This is starting to show. We're starting to see some things. We will probably get a bearish Sunday, which looks like, and that sounds like a wonderful ice cream, a bearish sundae. I want to get that with like gummy bears on top, right? Sounds really good. Bearish sundae, whipped cream, cherries on top. Big cup and handle inside a cup and handle. I don't know if you see that still, but either way, this is a cup and handle even on the S&P. Could be a problem for resistance, which we'll do is then create another cup and handle. We're going to get as much volatility as possible. But if you do see roller coaster ride starting in the upward trajectory, even for the traditional markets, this is something we're looking to see. This is something we're going to keep our eyes and pay attention to. This entire time, this entire frame here, is probably the most important time for the S&P in its history of existence. So we got to pay attention to a lot of these things. I'm sorry, this looks like a fifth grader wrote on this. Maybe we can break it down here and there, and we can make it smaller. So this way, when you see it, it doesn't look too crazy. But if you see what I'm talking about, it's starting to really make sense here. We're going to leave this here for you for the history, perhaps to see if it fills in. I mean, for the future, right? It will be history if it repeats exactly as I have here, but it wouldn't be the first time either that I've put something here and it actually repeated exactly. So pay attention to what is going on even for the S&P, ladies and gentlemen. We are starting to find us move to the upside. It could go really quickly, so we'll pay attention as we further go. My name is Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto, and if you want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto every day, talk about this crypto news, talk about technical analysis, and if you're having a rough day, I mean, it's Friday, so I hope you're not having a rough day. Thanks for doing the S&P and traditional markets. No doubt. I think it's something we must talk about. It's starting to really reflect what was going on with the money flow. crypto is starting to become something important. And I just want to talk a little bit before I leave, and if that's all right. I think I have a couple big pointers to say, to mention. Really, most important is crypto is getting very popular. Does anybody notice that? One of the biggest pyramid schemes in the world, right? FTX. Everyone's got their attention. It's almost like this is all planned. I really need you to understand this. We're not going to go conspiracy on you or crazy, but it is something to focus on. It's something to pay attention to. We put crypto on every basketball court, right? NBA. Kronos is now crypto.com for what? All the LA Clippers, Los Angeles Lakers, they go to a basketball game, they see it. Now all the old heads, what was that? Oh, it was just nothing but a fraud. All of a sudden, Bitcoin starts going flying again. Why? Because everybody got out. And all the bad actors and all the people who didn't believe are out. Who is going to be the ones that succeed? The people who believed, the people who kept putting their money in, the people who dollar cost averaged in, the people who did their homework, the people who did their research. These are some of the people I believe that are going to succeed in the crypto space. A lot of people, I'll tell you right now, a lot of people. Remember, a lot of people got sued. Tom Brady sued. Gronk sued. I remember some people saying, thank God they did not advertise for FTX or did not sponsor through X or did not say any type of kind of a political crypto, right? The political aspect of we just got to think about it all. It's crazy. So I just wanted you to really understand where we're at right now and how important crypto is getting really popular. And I don't think people are starting to get it. Crypto is starting to become so popular that how could you miss out on it? How could you forget? How could you not hear about it? I'm hearing about it on the radio as I drive all through wherever I go. And I'm like, I remember when people used to say, what the hell's crypto? Is it something in jail? Is it a gang? Right? The crypt. But ladies and gentlemen, it is starting to get so real that ChatGPT has said that Bitcoin is most likely going to be the reason what we use for fiat currency. And I don't think it's a joke. We're going to be trading in Satoshis by 2030. Somebody wants to record this. Somebody wants to quote me on it. I think by 2030, between there and 2035, I think that the entire world will be trading Satoshis. I really do, and I stutter almost on it because I can't believe I'm saying this. But as we conclude, we end this video, think about that. What? You can't make this stuff up, ladies and gentlemen. Satoshis is so much easier to break down. If Bitcoin gets a type of market cap and breaks above that 3 trillion market cap, I don't think anyone's ready for what's about to happen. And let's remember BlackRock. BlackRock is getting involved. It's opened up a floodgates of $10 trillion. Okay? So remember what $3 trillion did to the market. Remember what it did to the market with $3 trillion. And now let's remember what BlackRock has to offer. And we're talking about the rest of the world. We're not talking about one person or one exchange or one huge company really ruling the world. We're talking about everyone. So as Bitcoin collectively keeps moving, and people keep shorting, and people keep longing with leverage, we will continue to have short squeezes and big spikes to the up and down side. But don't you think we were going down for long enough? I do. Till the next video, my friends, I thank you very much, everyone, for the like and subscribe and hanging in on these long videos. There is nothing more than a comment or a like and subscribe. Where are you from? I would really like to hear where most people are from. I see the graphics on it, but I'd really like to hear it from you. Take care. Till the next video, my friends.